Hello, Dakota Coots here, and I would like to give my personal testimony of what Jesus done for me in March of 2024. So, for about, 3 years, I had this problem that every once in a while I would start spitting up blood. I'd hurt my left side, and I would just start spitting up blood. And that went on for a long time. Went to the doctor quite a bit. I never could figure it out. And then, so March of 2024, I guess about 4 or 5 months leading up to March, it was really bad, and I was spitting up blood pretty consistent. Every time I would go to use the bathroom, the right side of my nose would just pour the blood, and I would spit out blood clots. And I'd be covered in blood so bad that I'd have to take a shower because my nose would just pour so bad and big clots coming out of my nose and my mouth. And, and I went to the doctors and they just couldn't figure it out. They tested me for all kinds of things and they said, well, we just can't find out what's wrong with you. Well, so I started this new job at a factory, and I wasn't used to standing on concrete. So on top of spitting up blood, I was hurting real bad in my hips. And, it runs in the family, so I just assumed. And so on a Sunday, I went and I stood in prayer line. And when I got up there, the preacher said, what do you need God to do for you? And I just said, I need a healing. And it's like his voice changed. It's like it wasn't even his voice. And then he said, according to your faith, it'll be done. Well, on Monday, I went back to work, and I wasn't hurting in my hips no more. And I'm thankful for that. But Thursday rolled around, and I had a real sharp pain hit me in my left side, and I thought that I was going to fall down from the pain, and I knew I was getting ready to spit up blood. And, I thought I was going to pass out. I got lightheaded, and I was just in my mind praying to God, saying, if I pass out, these people are going to freak out. If I start spitting up blood, they're really going to freak out. And I said, Lord, if you healed my hips on Monday, why can't you just heal this problem that I have? And thanks be to God, it felt like somebody took their finger and put it in my left side. It's right here. And just gently moved over all the way up my chest, all the way up my throat. And all of a sudden, a blood clot about the size of a $50 was on my tongue. I didn't have to cough it. I didn't have to. It just crawled up my throat. But it just felt like somebody's finger was running in my body. And that was March of 2024. And my testimony is to glorify God and what he done, that I'm still not spitting up no blood. And I don't hurt in my left side no more. And whatever it was that I had, I was healed in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I hope this is a blessing to somebody.